I spend most of my day here. I love what I do, so it doesn't really feel like work, but I am working, coaching classes, running things through the business side, of course training, but most of my day is spent here at CrossFit Mentality. There's a lot of people behind the name of CrossFit Mentality, and that community that we brought in here and the family dynamic is just more than I could ever ask for. So one thing my dad really helps me out with are the morning classes. That 5:30 a.m. class is usually a class that he runs, and he's been out of commission with a foot injury. So my younger brothers and I and the rest of my family have really stepped up to kind of fulfill some of the obligations that he has while he takes some time to recover. And it's really just a family dynamic in here where somebody's sick or I have to travel, there's people just constantly stepping up to the plate and helping each other out.
With these guys coming in at 5:30 a.m., we got to get the heart rate up and we got to make sure they're ready to take off. Got to just drop straight down, almost like a partial squat. As I come up, I'm going to try to use as much of that pull as I can and use as much of my arms because your legs are going to be smoked from the thrusters. Today we're doing a popular benchmark Fran, and our goal is intensity. We want to be moving back and forth between the pull-ups and the thrusters in a fast manner, and I want to simulate what it feels like for elite athletes all the way down to our newest athletes, kind of getting them to understand what that pain feels like to push through, and that sprint and that heart beating extra fast, and getting them into that time domain will kind of simulate that. Let's try to stay relaxed, focus on your breathing. 3, 2, 1, go.
I love watching him compete, but I love watching him coach too, because that's what he's really passionate about too. So it makes me really proud to see him do what he loves and fulfill his dreams and live out everything that he wants to.
The biggest thing that coaching brings in my life is just, it makes me happy, and I enjoy watching people progress. I love seeing the passion of athletes when they walk in the gym and seeing people do things that maybe they didn't think they could necessarily do, or something that they really had on the goal board that they wanted to accomplish, and kind of getting to share those moments along the way. They mean just as much to me as a PR in my benchmark workouts or my weightlifting, and getting to share those moments and those opportunities. There was a few in class when we did Fran where we heard the bell go off, and the excitement and the energy, it's more than anyone could ask for, and that's what drives our community here, and that's what drives me every day.
All right, good work, guys. My best memory of Fran was winning it my first year at the games, and my best time in Fran is 2:07.
Living close to the gym is ideal. You can run home. Like right now, I have my next class is at 9 a.m. It's 6:54, so I'll have some time to grab breakfast. 5:30 a.m. is for the special group of people. Getting up gets tough that early whenever you're training. Usually I work in the evenings as well, so if you're coaching in the morning classes and then going back in the evening, but I love it and it's fun, and the people you work with make it worthwhile. Right now we're doing breakfast and then lunch for later today, since today's gonna be a little bit of a crazy day. Usually one of us will be cooking something and the other one's working on the meal for later that day. I'll do the grill, she'll do the rice and zucchini, or we're a good team.
We're pretty lucky because we both are cool with eating pretty much the same thing every week. We don't really get too sick of it. We break it up with some Chipotle and pizza in there, but we're kind of a tag team when it comes in the kitchen.
So I'm making lunch out here, grilled chicken, and I'm gonna head in and make some sweet potatoes while Kristen's working on breakfast. In college, I did the zone diet for a while, where I blocked my meals. I just kind of learned how to balance my macronutrients. Once I did that, I really just had a better understanding of what foods I could eat, where I'm getting my energy, and when I need to put more carbs or fats into my diet based off of how I'm feeling. And now I just kind of try to eat good foods throughout the entire day. My biggest meal is probably in the evening for dinner, but mornings I eat the same thing. A couple pieces of cheese, 4 eggs, bowl of granola with some blueberries, and some good old whole milk. Just balancing those macronutrients has really helped me just kind of find a weight that feels good for me and allows me to get through the day with the energy that I need.
My biggest philosophy on nutrition is really just balancing your macronutrients and eating good foods. Lean meats, fruits and vegetables. You don't necessarily have to follow a specific diet, but understanding what your body needs to have fuel throughout the day. I occasionally have a couple cheat meals throughout the week that just keep me from binging, I guess you could say. I definitely use supplementation throughout the entire day just because to get a full meal in 5 times a day is just unrealistic with what I'm doing and the high volume that I'm training. So I'll implement protein shakes throughout the entire day, usually 1 to 2. And then I also supplement the omegas in the morning and in the evenings, again, just to find that balance, decrease inflammation, and really just take care of my body. Same with the minerals at night and the vitamin D3 because I'm here in Ohio and sunshine is very rare. I got into CrossFit back when I was in college, and it was a way that my family was rehabbing from a tragic time in our life, and it brought us together. And I started coaching and teaching out here in Mentor following my football career at Mount Union. And my family and I sat down over a Easter break and we talked about opening a gym together. So they all moved out here from Pittsburgh and helped me start CrossFit Mentality. My dad and I are partners here now, and it's a family-owned business, and it's just been a lot of fun and a great ride.
I went home, had some breakfast, did some meal prep, and now I'm back here for class. We'll go through a few plyos, and then I'm gonna get you on the rowers.
Owning my own gym was a pipe dream. I just always wanted to have my own facility and kind of run things my own way. I was an assistant football coach and a teacher, and the kids in phys ed didn't always enjoy the things that I came up with. They didn't want to sweat sometimes, and motivating them got challenging. So I always wanted to work with people that wanted to improve their fitness, and CrossFit was the perfect thing for me because every person that walks in that door, they care about their fitness and they care about the people around them, and that makes just every day a lot of fun.
So we're the second class here at Mentality, and what's nice about this class is it's a smaller group, so I get to work with these guys a little more individually. Do one and just pull it up like a regular power clean. Power cleaning it, getting set, and then going. We want to spend the least amount of time in that front rack position as possible. So I'm taking that deep breath in, and I'm breathing out at the top, and then I'll take another deep breath in right before I go down. So you're breathing out as you come up, big deep breath in as you come back down. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, guys. Breathe at the top.
I think my biggest strength as a coach is being able to relate to the athletes, understanding what it is to handle adversity, whether it be mobility, something going on in your life, limitations, and just kind of starting from the bottom and working your way to the top.
Come on, almost done, guys. Yeah, all right.
I'm just really blessed to be able to do what I love and to work with the people that I do here. We have an amazing community, and I get to spend every day with my family, which, who wouldn't want to do that?
So my brothers just got here. We're gonna start our first part of today, which is gonna be some hang squat snatches. And then following that, we're gonna do the 3 bars of death, or Linda, which is deadlift, bench press, and cleans. And that will be 10 down to 1. So typically my warm-up starts with a 1,000-meter row. Try to progressively get faster. Then I make my way over to the assault bike. Usually I'll do a Tabata on there, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 rounds. And then a few mobility exercises, and then I'll start warming up with the exercises that I'm gonna do in the workout. It's easier in the summertime. Wintertime, I gotta crank it up a little bit because I don't warm up as quick. Especially every year, it gets a little harder. Now my brothers, they just cold turkey could jump into anything.
No way, dude, no way. You ain't getting that bounce on that.
Every day in here is a game day for him, and he knows what's at stake and he knows what's on the line. So when he goes to hit a workout, he hits it hard, and it's definitely competitive, especially with the boys in here. They're so competitive.
One thing that gives me the competitive edge is just my mental toughness. When I'm out there, the switch goes off, and there's practice speed and then there's game speed. And there's just something that happens to me, and the blinders go up, and it's on, and I take it personal. Everybody's out there shaking hands and slapping high fives when they're done, and I love that, and I'm into that too. But like, when it's 3, 2, 1, go, I'm looking to beat everyone in my way, and I think that mentality has gotten me really far.
He does not get out of his game plan. He goes in and he knows what he has to do, and he gets it done. He doesn't let outside factors bother him, and I think especially at the games this year, he was able to put that into play with his injury and everything. It really turned into mental and not physical.
He knows how to get to that dark place in. When people are dropping because their mental game's not there in workouts, his is just excelling. It's always a fight every day to see who's gonna win. No one likes to lose in here. He'll win a workout, I'll win a workout, and we'll kind of go back and forth. And I think it's just that competitiveness that just keeps the drive going in here.
Training with Scott, the best thing would probably be just being competitive every day. There's always smack talk no matter what. Some people try and bring it over from the next day, but I mean, we're just like, didn't matter who won the workout the day before. It's just a clean slate every day.
The name CrossFit Mentality kind of originated just from kind of my whole outlook on life. I've had to deal with a lot of adversity. I was always that athlete in high school, and even in college that would get hurt. I've had surgeries on my shoulders and my knees, and handling that adversity, I think, was kind of just like living proof, like, you can do this, and there's nothing that anyone can put in your way that you can't accomplish with the right people around you and the right mindset. They're gonna have to drag me off that floor before I give up at the CrossFit Games, because people would kill for that opportunity. And I think about my brothers sitting in the stands, and you know, how they'd kill for the opportunity to be out on that floor for just one workout. So I just, you know, in my mind, I suck it up, and I try to really use positive self-talk throughout competition, throughout hard workouts, and I think that's really helped me become successful. I think that just everything that I've had done through injuries and my athletic performances growing up has really just made me into the man I am today, and has given me the mentality that I do have.
His skills are all there, and I know he can do it, and I think he's going to win the games.
Oh, mama.
My legs were trash.
Dude, my legs didn't feel.
I felt really good in that workout today.
My legs got some.
That's because you just came back from Hawaii, nice relaxing, ready to roll,
I did the same. I did not deload. I did not deload. I felt good. I moved through my bars pretty easily, and quick singles on the cleans. I stayed unbroken on the bench, and then just broke up the deadlifts. But overall, it felt good. My back held up there's got a little tight, so I slowed them down a little bit. But we'll do something else, bodyweight style, and I know they'll be gonna get back at me.
Scott does a really great job of balancing what he has going on inside the gym, coaching, emails, and then relationship with family and myself outside the gym.
I've been going since 5 a.m. this morning, and I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't eating properly throughout the entire day. I eat a lot of grilled chicken, salmon, different types of fish, steak, and then for my carbohydrates, I eat a lot of rice and potatoes, and I try to get vegetables in when I can, but I struggle.
I like to eat grilled chicken and sweet potato. It lets me get back in my workout pretty quick. When you're 18 or 19, you can eat some like orange or General Tso's chicken. You know, so I like to get a little taste of theirs, and then I'll eat mine.
That's a plug to General Tso's Chinese food right down the street.
You got the General Tso's chicken right down the street, real good, real cheap. You get the oodles and noodles, and that's so good.
I made it myself.
Did you bread it?
Hand bread it.
I
Hand
can't
bread
bread
it.
with my bare hands.
Sound like mom.
Second session today, we're doing 5 rounds, 14 box jump overs, 7 muscle ups. Big thing for us is we program kind of day to day and based off of how we feel after the first session. So we hit the weights heavy, now we're gonna get into some gymnastics and we'll see how that goes. My goals in CrossFit right now, obviously I'd love to win the CrossFit Games. That's a number one goal for me. It has been since I started. Away from that is I want to be known not just as a CrossFit Games athlete, I want to be known as an affiliate owner. I also want to be known as a coach, a programmer, and I just want to show the CrossFit community that there's a lot more to me than just competing. And I've learned a lot about how to build a business. I've learned a lot about how to build a community in here, and I want to share that with people. I'm an athlete that's just well-rounded, and I'm good at a lot of things, and I think the biggest thing for me in the upcoming year, and I say it every year, is I just got to get a little better at everything and stay healthy. Even this past year at the Games, I ruptured my plantar fascia in my foot. It was in the first event, and it was just a struggle throughout the entire competition. I didn't want a lot of people to know what was going on, and I think it was more for me. I didn't want people looking at me like I was hurt or injured or making excuses, so I just kind of kept it to myself.
So second Metcon of the day went really well. It was a good day for me, made it through the workout, coming back from a foot injury. Starting to feel good again, still working on the spring. These guys were both basketball players, so it was a great workout for them. They spanked me, so the Young Bucks won, me won. If we get another one in today, it'll be the tiebreaker, but it was a good day.
My 2 younger brothers are our head trainers. I work with them the week before on the program that we run here at the gym, so it gives me a chance to coach the coaches before each week that they work with our members. One thing I'm working on right now with my brothers is teaching them how to own and operate a CrossFit gym. It's a dream of theirs to open up their own facility and an affiliate and build their own community. So this has been a new experience for all of us, and getting to share that with them is something I take a lot of pride in. I'm kind of a mentor to them, not only on the business side of things, but also on the competing side. They have dreams and aspirations of making it to the CrossFit Games. They're just hungry. They have that energy and that passion that you just can't put that in everyone.
We do a lot of just watching him coach and kind of spectating of how he coaches. And I would say just that experience of just sitting there watching him and seeing how he's coaching a class, how he's treating everyone, what to say.
When Scott's there helping us coach a class, he's always looking and making sure that we're noticing everything. If we miss something, he'd be like, did you look at this, look at their hips? I think Scott's helped us more with just looking at our members and making sure everyone has a goal on what they want to do, and whether we have to scale workouts down or bump them up based on the athlete.
Watching them progress and improve means a lot to me, but it also is a big responsibility because they are 19 years old, and it's very easy to get consumed here in the CrossFit gym with working and working out and finding that balance. So just like Kristen helps me find balance in my life with the CrossFit gym and our relationship and all the other things that we have going on, I try to help them find balance in their lives. There's no 19-year-olds out there that coach like they do, and there's not many people out there that are doing what they're doing throughout the day. So I'm just really proud of them and how far they've come, and I know they both have a bright future ahead. We're just a big family here, and bringing that dynamic into CrossFit Mentality is what we envisioned when we all sat down as a family, is we wanted to create something that was like our family and something that we believed in, and a philosophy that everybody understood, that if we weren't to show up one day, the gym would run itself, just because our members, they stand behind us as much as we stand behind them.
So it's been a long day. It's time to go home and eat, get some sleep, then come back tomorrow and do it all over again.
We've been training hard. I'm healed up. My brothers are getting after it every day. 2016 is going to be a new year, and the Panchik family's ready.